Man, I'm on this 303 baby timing, man. Hey, yo, Thriller, man, what we doing, gang? Hunters coming and make sure that paper going all around. I ain't trying to hit, I know these.
And welcome to the National Meat Treasure Podcast with your host, Sasha, a.k.a. Kazumi, the Asian porn star. Since we were just talking about some weird cuck porn thing that Cardona is deep in his basement on the back about. You know, I don't know what you do down there.
A lot of weird things.
We should like wait 5 minutes before we start talking about about jizz, you know, for the algorithm.
For the algorithm. Well, it is your boy, Christian, aka I'm actually back. Like the Terminator. So we're gonna call myself T1000. But not like the good one. Whatever like it is. That. I'm not the liquid killer. I'm definitely, you know, the model before. You know, really just outdated. It has been.
I thought the liquid guy was so cool.
Yeah, man.
Me too. So cool. He was really cool. That was the thing. I'm talking about the one before it. Like, it's not the liquid. It's like the hard, actual hard metal. Like
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, really. Like, he's not that cool. Like
regular. Yeah.
We should have had the liquid metal dude.
Old school.
I don't know.
Robot.
It didn't make sense. Like, he was smarter. He could shapeshift. He was fucking. He had blades for hands. I should be that dude. That's who I am. Whatever that dude is. I feel like he's good in life. Whatever he's doing.
The T2000.
That's right. He
plays. No, T1000 is the melty father. One. Terminator is just Terminator.
Right.
I think it's T900 or something stupid. But
T800 is the original Terminator. T1000 is the liquid.
So peep this. That same guy who plays the cop, liquid metal dude. Oh, sorry. Go for that.
Yeah.
Robert Patrick.
Is that his name?
He's actually plays John Cena's racist father in Peacemaker. Did you guys watch that? That shit was
I don't know why that's mad funny.
Hysterical.
Absolutely
Peacemaker is hysterical. You need to watch it.
It is Joey from the National Meat Treasure, aka Thriller from the 3. So, Peacemaker. This is on which streaming platform?
It's on HBO Max. HBO Max definitely did it up. And James Gunn directed it. And
on average, how much TV a week do you watch?
I mean, this was like 2 years ago.
I don't think I've ever named any TV show that you've not seen. No, I don't watch TV. I do, but like not very often. It's like a treat. It was
actually like a really funny.
Yeah, not 2 years ago either.
Either way, like, just because I like to listen, I work from home with multiple screens. My brain can process things to quiet other. Like, it's a really weird, stupid hack I have to keep my brain just kind of going. I have these things, like multiple things, so I can focus on one thing. I don't know how that works, but it works. It makes me get through my day. It's like how people listen to music. I'll watch fucking, episodes of weird shit and just like take it in, all kinds of media. I'm absorbing information at
it's intense because I don't think I've ever mentioned something that you have not watched.
I told you I don't have.
You are the TV man.
It doesn't really help. Like, I should just translate it into like reviews, but I wouldn't be good at that either. Because I just tell everybody like, go watch it. I think it's fun. Go watch it. I think it's fun. I will shit on certain.
Yeah, you also don't really dislike anything either.
Yeah, I don't try to.
You really just like you. I think you just enjoy the act of watching things. You don't actually like ever have strong opinions about it.
You know what it is?
Did you say I'm happy to be here?
What was the last thing you watched that you hated?
I don't last long with stuff that I hate. Like I sniff it out and it's bullshit, and then like I'm done with it in 10 seconds. I'm trying to think. I actually have been on a good streak. I got to watch Evil Dead, Rise Within. That shit was fucking popping. Scream, the new Scream. I kind of.
Oh no, we're staying negative, baby. No, we're gonna stay negative.
I hate it. It
Scream,
was like,
the most recent Scream.
Yeah, the most.
Did anyone like it?
So you know how like a hate watch? It was kind of a hate watch. It was definitely. It wasn't pleasant. It was overacting, and like Hayden Panettiere is in it and she looks much older, which is weird because she still has that baby face. Did you guys watch Heroes? That was a moment in TV. That shit was ill. Remember that first season? God damn. Classic TV.
Of what?
I think
Heroes.
Save the cheerleader, save the world. No?
Nope, never even heard of it.
What?
You never heard of Heroes, Trap?
Bro, what do you
Nope.
think the name
What is that?
Siler came from?
The TV
Where do
show.
you think
It
the
was a
name
show.
Siler came from?
Let's see,
You really don't know that?
Heroes.
You would love
TV
Siler,
show.
actually. Like
I
the guy
didn't.
who
I
plays
never even
Siler
watched
is
it,
amazing.
but it was one of those things.
It was hardback. Like that first season, I don't
Watch
think there's anything
Heroes
that
streaming
touches it.
now on Peacock.
It's a good.
What year
it's a
was
good
that?
2006 to 2010.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
2006.
2006
That
to
literally.
2010.
So the next season that happens, it happens during a writer strike, which is kind of like, serendipitous of us to talk about, since there is one going on at the moment. It's just the last writer strike literally affected television so bad. We had seasons of garbage. I think it almost killed The Walking Dead. It definitely killed Heroes. There was a lot of shows that just like suffered. Like I think Breaking Bad got caught in the wind. That's like where they had some like really wonky seasons and like just long periods of time when we weren't getting like new television. So it was weird. It was definitely.
No, I want to keep you in the negative, because one of the reasons I want to keep you in the negative, because first of all, you're always talking about how like I'm so angry and I'm not well adjusted, and meanwhile you can't even have like a negative thought about TV. Like TV's there for you to criticize, and you have like Scream 3, you were like, it was okay. So what was the last thing you watched and you clocked out like in 10 seconds, and what was the last thing you saw all the way through that you hated? You know me, I hate most things, so
it was definitely Scream.
I have
Scream
my opinions ready to go, but
Scream I watched it the whole way through. I did not.
So what was that, 20? Was that last year?
No, it was the one that just came out, like literally a few months ago. There's one that just came out, not the one that was.
Yeah, wasn't that last year? Wasn't that like last January or December?
No, it was literally just released like a couple months ago. Wait, let's see. Scream what? It said 5, 6, 2023 film.
Says 2020. Says 2023.
Exactly.
But what month?
It was released March 10th.
We're only halfway through.
March 10th. There we go. Look at that.
You're really in the know on TV.
I'm on the button. You know what it is? I
What's
have
the
a
last
lot
thing
of.
I hated besides my legendary hate of Black Panther.
I have allegedly legal sites that I go to, and they have all that stuff, and I just I literally eviscerate that stuff because it's fun, like just to watch things and enjoy some of it and enjoy it even more. The Dungeons and Dragon movie, that was popping. I do support everyone going to watch that because that was fun. It was just weird and fun. That's what we need. Even though the MCU has definitely ruined cinema in some ways, and I've only come to that conclusion very recently because this I'll show the hate for.
Wait, how is the MCU ruined this shit?
Well, because now everybody wants to write films with the superhero-esque multiversal like idea, like to constantly plan for the next dozen movies that'll be a part of the fabric, bro. Like I'll tell you how much it's affected. It has leaked into horror / thriller films. I watched the Pope's Exorcist, and towards the end they have this is not spoiling anything. They have a vision of Mary, and it's just the way they stylized it. It looks like Iron Man floating through the wind, which is like the funniest shit in my head because I'm like thinking about the Virgin Mary definitely flying through with like plasma blasters and shit. Like that would be a way more interesting story. Like, can you imagine? Jesus Christ was born in a manger, and then Mary fucked up anyone who came near him again. What? I'm in. I don't need to know how you got.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because it just doesn't make sense to do that because like the MCU comes from like 50 years of comic book shit. But you know what? Like that's what we always bring it back to: capitalism. Capitalism is just trying to make products. Nobody makes a product for the sake of making a product. They make a product for a profit. So, and that's another reason I don't really watch TV for real. I just watch anime because I feel like anime is just there. Anime is there to entertain more than anything. Shout out to Hell's Paradise.
I'll say that. I watched that movie and I watched it all the way through, and I really did end up hating it just because it was like, I was like, what the fuck is the point at the end? Wow. And they get to this conclusion, and they're setting up for the next 4 movies. Like, why? Nobody's like, dude, it was okay for one, but like, not everything has to be Like, like The Conjuring's one of those movies. Like, it's like 15 Conjurings at this point. How many times are we going to go back to the well? Paranormal Activity. First 2, awesome. Why do we need 8? We're how many Transformers are we in? Even though I'm going to watch that shit because Beast Wars was my jam, and I need to see a fucking gorilla robot and a rhino robot, and if we get a raptor robot.
Yeah, I was a Beast Wars kid too.
I saw Cheetor.
The CGI for that shit, very ass in hindsight.
Super ass. But in that moment, bro, there was nothing like it. Can you imagine the time? Like, I remember my
your speakers went out
seeing
completely. That. Or am I bugging?
Oh,
you're not bugging. Did
it go out?
Your internet still still ass over there?
Yeah, pretty bad. We're going through it. They have set in texts and teams and lines and whatever the fuck they had to do. Because it's not just our house. Obviously, it's like a few blocks. Blue Ridge Cable, fuck you. Thank you very much.
Trials and tribulations of living in the woods.
I just hate Blue Ridge Cable. They suck. Everything they do. I don't know. They just suck. They can't get shit right. Fucking expensive ass motherfuckers. Bro, I hate cable companies. Why do they exist? Why do we give our money to them? Why do they hold the keys?
Because we have to.
Why do they hold the keys to everything?
Because we need them.
Bro, it's crazy.
And we're giving the
FCC giving them more pretty cool. I mean, I feel like I pay $50 a month for internet and it's fine.
Yeah, and your internet is ass half the time, okay? Listen, you don't got 1 gig coming through your house. It is a lot of money. It is unnecessary for no reason. I need that connection because I do streaming for everything. Like my PlayStation 5, like I haven't been able to use it like properly for a week, which is annoying because like 90% of my gaming is stream gaming, which is yo, I haven't spoke the praises of that shit, but that's just nice. Like cloud gaming, that shit's ill. Like when you're playing a game, don't have to download it, don't have to fucking do anything. You have this crazy catalog.
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, so there's so now these consoles have their own like premium services, and part of it is you get to play off a server, a cloud server, and a lot of them have deep catalogs. Obviously, it's PlayStation, so they have a really crazy catalog, and there's a few companies that are under it. So they put out like AAA games all the time, and they have like a full catalog of games you can go through. On top of that, there's like a classics library and all that, but all of it's streamed that you could do it through cloud streaming, which is nice because you don't actually have to overload your console with more video games. And especially as video games get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, it's just that space that we thought we had is just, we're gonna keep buying fucking hard drives to replace, and store memory, which it's not the worst, but I don't even like going into a store buying
Look at this guy with his first world problems.
Physical copies suck. I don't want to touch them. They can break. I have kids. I need something that can never break, and that's in the internet. But my internet broke, so fuck me. Here we are. Yeah, it is my first world problems. Why can't I have first world problems? Why? Why I gotta be miserable about everything?
Yeah, this guy with his fucking first world problems. I don't have enough terabytes on my PlayStation.
Yes, I don't think I have enough terabytes, bro.
Because capitalism is killing us all.
GTA 6 is coming out, and apparently it is in the $1 to $2 billion range, making it the most expensive game ever made in history. Which begs to the question to mind. How many hookers are you going to kill immediately right after that game launches? Because, I mean, historically, that tells you a lot about who Americans are and what we push as a media to be an institution, right? Like, everybody knows Grand Theft Auto. You just beat hookers, run over people.
Yeah, your internet fucking sucks, Cardona.
Did it cut me out completely?
Yeah, your internet's terrible, bro. Yeah, you're cutting out like way bad. We might have to start this over.
Well, the good thing is it'll keep recording me. I can hear you guys. This is weird. Let me. I could. Well, nah. Can I get back in? Am I still cutting out? Because it shows you guys are coming through perfectly, which is weird.
It's like sometimes you disappear. Right.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, all I heard was $1 billion. Who's killing hookers? That was like a real.
I was like,
crazy.
wait, the fuck?
That's actually
a minute.
That's great. No, I was saying Grand Theft Auto. Did we get that? Grand Theft GTA 6? Is it still cutting me out? That's crazy. All right. I'll be back. Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
This bitch asked me, "What's the closest nature preserve?" Like, why would I have that information? Are we still recording? Oh, we'll probably just scrap this episode anyway. We'll probably just scrap this first 15.
Recording.
And I'm back. So
there you go.
Is it okay now, or is it still cutting out on you guys?
It's good for now.
It's okay right now.
Okay. Well, what I was saying was Grand Theft Auto 6 has become the most expensive game ever made in history, going at $1 to about $2 billion. That's what I was talking about. And I was just saying that it tells you a lot about us as a society.
How do you even spend $2 billion on a video game? Like what? First of all, GTA graphics have not improved for like the last 20 years.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Have you watched a GTA video in the last 6 months? It's crazy. There's literally GTA Online where people are literally on there and they mod out constantly. So yeah, no, the graphics are crazy at this point, and that's why GTA 6 is going to be $1 to $2 billion, because the amount of people that have to be on board for a game at that size, they're talking about something like 500 hours of gameplay. Like, if that's actually true, me maxing out Witcher was 250, Cyberpunk 2077 150, maxing out everything. So I can't this is just the story. So I don't know, man. That sounds crazy. It sounds fun.
That's a whole ass life.
Yeah, for real.
A whole ass life. For real. Yeah, it's 24 hours every day for what's 500 divided by 24?
I don't know. I'm not math.
We are slow.
Oh, I'm not even doing the. I figured somebody was doing it in a calculator. Oh fuck! I just opened up the wrong app. I just
want to know.
For no reason. Quit that.
500 divided by 24 is 20. If you played 20 days straight. For non-stop, you would beat the game. That's cool. A long ass game. That's some bang for your buck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? That. I like.
It's a long
games.
Campaign.
What about 500 divided by how long do people typically play GTA for? Let's say 4 hours. It's a 4 hour streak's good. 125 days. It would take you 6 months basically.
I like
to beat this game if you played it 4 hours a day every single day.
I like that.
Advancing the story.
Components.
Advancing the story too, because in GTA you can just spend mad time just doing fuck all. Yeah, doing whatever you want.
Literally
you
beating
live your whole life.
Sorry,
it's a good time.
Sex workers.
Sounds like
beating sex workers and taking their money. Does
yes.
that make you cancelable? If you if somebody catches you on there, you're digital. I try not to. I live such a weird life. When I play video games, I'm always gonna pick the good path. I'm not gonna pick the evil path. So I know Sasha has always picked the supervillain path. Is that true? Is that characterization correct?
Of course. Why would you pick the good path? It's so boring. Any game where there's a split thing where you can go good or evil, it's good. The good side is always boring.
I think it's.
Look at you. I like being the good guy. I'm a great father.
I like it. I like it. I'm not a supervillain. I don't.
It's super overrated being the good guy. Also, the good guy's always wrong.
Yeah.
The good guy in most scenarios is wrong. Superman's destroying half the city, taking down one guy. You're wrong.
Well, I mean, it's not always just one guy. Bro.
Batman doesn't kill the Joker, therefore he destroys the city while trying to fight the Joker.
It's
wrong.
Doomsday, bro. It's like Doomsday. He's not just. It's not just one guy.
Okay, but realistically, what? Then let it end, bro. I'm tired of going to work. Like Superman's gonna go against fucking Sinestro or whoever the fuck. I might even be crossing villains, and he's gonna smash my car with no insurance as Sinestro. Yeah, I would rather some nigga end existence. I'd rather be Thanos real quick than have to deal with fucking a claim from Geico. I would rather that. Yes.
Six more payments on that car, and Superman
exactly
just used it as a shield. Boom! Like, damn, that RAV4 was almost
also. Can we
off.
just talk about like there was such a long period of time in like cartoon and comic book history where villains were written so terribly, like they had no end goal, because they obviously they weren't ever written to win, right? But like some of them were just like, I'm going to take over the city. Why? Also, like, how are you taking over just a city in America? Like, is there not like a federal government? Like, like, oh, you're gonna take over New York? Cool. You know, there's like
if you got superpowers,
there's like a missile coming towards you from.
If you got real superpowers, like you can
all of them. I feel like
down.
honestly, I feel like superpower wise, like you'd have to, I feel like there's power.
You can take over Singapore.
You have to realize our military budget
like
is so fucking big that you gotta realize that like a ton of that is going, and that's just in America. That's just America.
So what if you take over
our
a different
military
country?
budget is just going to shit that is just in case. Like I'm sure they have like 9 superheroes in a freezer locked up somewhere.
What if you just take over Marrakesh? Like you just say like this is mine. Like what are they gonna do? What's gonna happen? Nothing. If you you like Superman powered, nobody's doing anything. You need I mean the good person needs to exist so those super people can be themselves. That's why The Boys works so well, because obviously the human condition doesn't really lend itself to being all that benevolent. We're all kind of selfish, and we're based on taking care of ourselves. So The Boys is fun. Check that shit out. That shit is ill. Did you watch that?
Everyone's seen The Boys, which I don't even know we're getting another season, but I haven't checked though.
I think we are.
But yeah, no, being the villain is always cooler, honestly, and like being good generally is kind of ass. I feel like I had a revelation recently. I've been a pretty good person most of my life. That shit does not pay off. That shit does not pay off at all, bro. I need to be a little bit more evil. That was actually my New Year's resolution, and I haven't really followed through because I'm such a nice guy. But goddamn, I need to start. I need to just stab somebody's tires every once in a while. You know, just cause a little calamity, bring a little balance to the world. I think I'm too good, and it's bringing on too much evil. The evil sees me, and it tries to harm me because it knows I'm so pure. I need to just punch somebody in the face every once in a while. You know what I mean? Just cause a little calamity, cause a little havoc. Is I don't know. The karma is not real. I don't believe in it. And I think I need to like cause more harm. And you know, I mean, I shoplift here and there, but you know what? Like that might be causing more good than evil. You know, like I think that's bringing more good energy to me. I need to like rob a person. Don't bring me to your grandma's house. I'm taking 20 out of her purse just to bring a balance to the scale. You know.
Wow.
And see, I'm a good person by even saying that.
Why did you say that to grandma? Wow.
By even warning you.
Wow, that is dark. You have gone to a
because I need
place.
to do more evil, bro. I feel like I'm not doing enough evil, and it's harming me.
I don't know,
I've been in a light place my whole life, and I really be thinking about my life sometimes. Like I'm really like an inexorably good person. I'm really like a solid nigga, and that shit sucks. That shit is ass for real. Because when bad things happen to you, it's like you don't have you know, I did that fucked up shit, so maybe I earned this. No, it's just bad things happening. You're just like, oh, this is what happens. So you need to do more bad shit sometimes. Yeah, I'm very tired of it is what it isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, we gotta just commit a robbery every now and again. You know, maybe not go and jump into robbery. Maybe I should litter more. I really do enjoy littering. That's probably the worst thing about me. I have a hard love of throwing things out of my car window.
Is it terrible?
My car is clean.
That's a terrible thing.
No, that creates jobs. Throw a little Arby's bag out the window on the highway. Nobody's around. It's not in anybody's window. Just getting out of my car, bro.
You're costing
taxpayers
jobs also.
What jobs?
Nigga, do you see Arby's bags on the side of the highway? No, because somebody's cleaning that up, baby. All right.
It's community service at that point.
I think I've seen a couple in the garbage cans.
And there could be And there could be so much more if there wasn't a job created to do that. You see?
You are.
I'm putting you. If I don't throw this Arby's bag out the window, I'm putting somebody out of business.
You're that awful kid that would go to like, you know, a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and then leave their tray at the table, but like, hey, I'm creating jobs. Like, okay, you fucking cocksucker. Like, just
no. See, that's different. That's different because that doesn't, like, me picking up my tray at the fast food place. Like, obviously, I have to do that. I'm grown, but like, do you understand?
So
like,
you
when
can't
when
throw
you
out your
leave
garbage
the tray
in a trash
on the
can?
table at a Not if I'm driving, nigga. What, I'm supposed to drive into the fast food place and throw my garbage out there? No, I'm not gonna get off the highway and do that. I'm gonna just let nature have it. Also, I want to throw out compostables, bro. It's only like banana peels and carrots and bags. You know what I mean? It's not plastic. This is all biodegradable. It's all getting back to the environment. Really, I'm enriching the soil, nigga.
Arby's bags are not compostable.
They're definitely compostable.
They very much are. They're paper. Do you work at Arby's, nigga? Are you in the Arby's? No. the Arby's production engineer? Where is this knowledge coming from?
I'm going to tell you. I work at a place where we have things that we do compost, and we get all kinds of packaging, and I know what kind of packaging we can throw out and what we need to compost or can't compost. And we definitely can't throw paper bags in the compost. It's not compostable.
Yeah.
There is compostable paper, but those kind of bags are not the ones. Those ain't the ones.
I'm gonna have to do the research. The RB CEO told me otherwise. He told me that I was valid, that I was contributing to. That's gang, bro. Have you ever had Arby's? Yeah,
I haven't.
Friends and places.
We had this conversation. I haven't.
The CEO has.
The CEO
has tweeted you. Is that what you're saying?
CEO, Arby's is super valid. I feel like we should all like shake hands with a god on that one because those curly fries is magic.
Horsey sauce.
So wait, you've never had Arby's? Is there no Arby's on the island? Actually, Arby's is not really big in New York.
Yeah, there's no Arby's on Staten Island.
I think there's one in Queens that I remember. That's in like the ass end of nowhere, like basically Ozone Park. But I don't think I've ever saw an Arby's prior to that. Let me look up Arby's New York, because just so I know for my own benefit, whenever I'm back in the towns, you know what I mean, just so I could touch down and know where the Arby's are.
Yeah,
true.
You gotta, baby, you really do.
Yeah.
That's valuable information.
Slider, that shit hits.
Wow, there's really only three. That's crazy. There's three. There's two of them are. There's three. Two of them are in Queens. I was right. No, there's one in Queens, one in Brooklyn, and one. Where is this? Greenwich Village, basically. There's one by Madison Square Garden. Can you imagine, just the Knicks eating some Arby's after a game? What a blessed life that must be. I can't believe there's really only 3 Arby's in all of New York.
I was watching this movie, since you talk about the Knicks, called Sweetwater. That's supposed to be about Nat Sweetwater Jones or whatever his last name is. And I came to the conclusion that I think a lot of people have already. I'm really tired of these kind of movies where like we have to like see like black excellence be like carried along by some benevolent white man who believed in him the entire time. Boy, we finally got you out of the mud and we're paying for you and you're gonna have a great life. Like we need to just stop with those movies. Like they're not fun. Those aren't fun. They're not. I know they're for those.
I mean, for that we gotta kill Kenya Barris.
We do. We really do. We really do.
You got to kill Kenya Barris for that one. By the way, who is giving that guy money
Clifton.
still?
Nat Sweetwater Clifton. By the way.
There we go. Man's a legend.
Yeah, we got to kill Kenya Barris. By the way, that's another reason I don't watch TV because Kenya Barris is still getting money. Why? He has made nothing. Let me just look it up so I can say this with a clear heart. But I don't think Kenya Barris has made anything good besides maybe. What's the one? Not Blackish, Grownish. Grownish is pretty good. And honestly, a lot of people hate Grownish. I don't. Mixed-ish was trash. Nobody liked Mixed-ish. I think they got canceled.
That shit was
Blackish is for white people. Let's go through the whole thing. Black as Fuck was so stupid. You People, stupid. I didn't see You People, but like conceptually, I think it's stupid. Intergalactic. I hated it, but I think I'm in the minority on that one. That was that shit with that's basically
but he
like.
didn't direct it.
It's voiced by Kid Cudi.
But it's part of the movie.
He's a part of it. I don't know what he did there. I'm just going through the movies and TV shows thing on Google. Like I said, I hated Intergalactic. He was part of Barbershop. Barbershop the Next Cut. Was he in the first one as well?
I don't know.
Cheaper by the Dozen. That's kind of out of left field.
What? Wait. What did he do on Cheaper by the Dozen?
What did Kenya Barris do on Cheaper by the Dozen? That's what I want to know. What was his role there? Because that's really out of left field. Kenya Barris, Cheaper by the Dozen. Let's Google it and see what he did there. Wow, it's written by him? Cheaper by the Dozen is a 2022 American family comedy directed by Gail Leaner from a screenplay written by Kenya Barris. Okay, so he does do shit that's not like the tackiest thing in the world.
Is that like the
Although this is not the Cheaper by the Dozen I'm thinking of though.
No, it's like a new one.
This is not the original. This is a 2022 one with it's a white and black couple. See, it's what's this guy? Zach Braff, the dude from Scrubs, and Gabrielle Union. So looking at that is probably trash.
He doesn't help.
He's obsessed, bro. Like, why do people keep giving him money? I hate. All right, but we're gonna keep going through it. America's Next Top Model. What did Kenya Barris contribute to that? I'm gonna guess executive produce. I'm not gonna look that up. But also, what the fuck does an executive producer do? That just means you chipped in, right?
Executive means you have final say on some decisions. Usually, when the executive part.
I thought executive producer just meant you had the most chip-ins on the production. You paid. You invested.
Sometimes. I mean, a lot of things, like when you have paid a certain amount, you get the executive title and you do get to make executive decisions because it's your fucking money. So, yeah, sounds about right.
So 2019 Shaft, I didn't see it, but honestly, even if Kenya Barris was a part of it and it was good, you don't get the credit for that because it's Shaft, bro. That's like the MCU. You already got like 50 years of stuff there to pull from. This movie I did kind of like. This is it's cheesy, but the movie Little. It's basically, let me just read the synopsis to you. Issa Rae's in it. Jordan is a take no prisoners tech mogul who torments her long-suffering assistant April and the rest of her employees on a daily basis. She soon faces, it's a Freaky Friday type of situation, basically. She's an executive, then she like turns into her like little girl self. It's Freaky Friday, but with black women. It's cheesy, but it's not like miserable. You know, I'll give him that, even though it's pretty much Freaky Friday. Also, The Witches. What did you do in The Witches? Which, again, not even original material, bro. Anyway, stop giving Kenya Barris money is what I'm saying. Like, stop. Like, wait, I don't know what his... He wants a white bitch. I think that's what it is. I think... Yes. It's like, it's Black Freaky Friday, and it's equally... It's a little more cheesy than any other Freaky Friday. Or it's like, maybe less Freaky Friday, more 13 Going on 30, which, love that movie, by the way. But, yeah, it's... We gotta... I think Kenya Barris wants a white wife. What does his wife look like? I'm sure he's married, right?
But he definitely does. He definitely does. He has this fantasy of...
I think Kenya Barris is honestly more evil than Tyler Perry.
No, Tyler Perry's definitely
Kenya Barris, let's see. Wait, no, there's no way his wife looks like this. Oh, wait, his wife's real name is Rainbow. That's right. That's right. Mixed Dish was about his wife. That's right. It was like loosely based on her. And she very much looks super white. I don't know. That might be a terrible photo. The main photo they use for on Google is trash. No, her eyes are really that far apart. Yeah, so I think Kenya Barris is suffering from some guilt for his wife being this light-skinned, and because she's a pale wonder, and I think he is just trying to make up for that in his films somehow and projecting that. Because like, bro, you can write a sci-fi anytime. You can pull a Jordan Peele anytime you want.
Seriously,
and niggas will love it. but you just keep doing this black as fuck, black something. Like he's making up for the fact that his wife looks like chalk.
She's kind of like
now we figured it out. We figured it out. Maybe No, she looks like Gina from Martin, but Faith like Evans. If she was sick.
Yeah, no.
Don't diss Faith Evans like that. Which, by the way, Faith Evans is still fine. I was on her Instagram the other day. I was like, damn.
The Faith Evans they put in that
was a good time. Faith Evans.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I did not see the Biggie movie. Oh, no, I did, but I saw it like when it came out. So like what, 2009, 10? Fucking what was I gonna say? Yeah, at least Tyler Perry, his movies are a little coonish, whatever, but at least he like created his own little universe, his own studios. You know, he has his own little Negro MCU. It's like the MCU, but black people in church instead, instead of superheroes. So you know, at least he's got that going for him. Kenya, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I don't want to know. I just want you to stop giving him money. And you know what the thing about Kenya Barris movies too is? He gets so much press for his movies. Like he puts out the most ass movies, and I hear about them all the time. And I'm not even talking about like my internet following. Like, bro, Hulu is shoving that white man can't jump shit down my throat so bad. Keep in mind, I only watch Family Guy and Rick and Morty on Hulu. Yep. That's why I'm so mad because the apps that shit pop up every day. I've only watched on Hulu animated sitcoms. Rick and Morty, Family Guy, the one about the koala from Australia, the Koala Man. The Koala Man, that's what it's called. And
what was that? Hitman Monkey? Monkey Hitman?
Just all types of animated sitcoms. I saw a little bit of that. Yeah, like that's all I watched. So for them to be pushing white man can't jump on me, like there's no way you even remotely know I'm black. Like all I'm watching is all Hulu should know about me is that I'm the demographic of 18 to 35. 18 to 35-year-old male. That's all you should know about me based on my watch list. So I don't know. Kenya Barris must have some plug up, some hookup in the world of advertising, because everything that man does, I hear about it infinitely. Oh yeah, that's true. Intergalactic, that was shoved down my throat, and that was ass. And that wasn't even that long. That wasn't even like a like a movie. It was like,
yeah,
this came and went so fast. But the advertisements were like insane for this. Like again, Kenya, what like that's the thing. Who's probably rich too. Like retire. If you know what I hate? I don't hate it, but I like it and it's necessary, but I also kind of hate it because it's like so day one shit. But like whenever you see those like interviews of someone talking to like an NLE Choppa or like a young famous person, and they're like, bro, like don't buy all the houses yet, don't buy all the mansions yet, like save your money, invest. Like I feel like that's so corny because people in the comments who make 50 grand a year will be like, yeah, boss, tell them how it is. Yeah, but at the same time, like you need that because you don't want to end up in a position where you are rich and working. You are working rich, because some of these people, I feel like you could shut up anytime. You could be quiet and retire and just live out your life quietly anytime. Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't really say shit ever. Puts out like one song every like 3 years as a feature on his wife's shit. he's just chilling. He's just vibing, wheeling and dealing behind the scenes. We don't hear Jay-Z's opinions really ever. And they're ass when we hear them, but we don't hear them too often. We hear them once every 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
No, Jay-Z doesn't talk as much as some of these people do. Beyonce don't speak for shit. I thought Beyonce was mute for a little bit. I thought Beyonce could only sing. So, like I said, you don't be like in a Kenya Barris position where you got to keep putting out these shitty movies or whatever the fuck you do. Like, just buy a normal size home, bro. You don't have to buy the $40 million. You can get the $30 million home. Equally as impressive, and just take that $10 million and shut the fuck up. Take that $10 million and shut the fuck up. You don't have to have 9 children.
Advice. They did not take that advice. They just bought like one of the most expensive
they kind of did
in the country.
But they're quiet. They can do that because they're quiet.
Yeah. Wait. How is that quiet?
Beyonce puts out one album. No, they're not talking. They're just buying things because they're rich. They don't have to spout opinions and put out dumb shit. Beyonce puts out like her one album every 3 years. Jay-Z, when was Jay-Z's last album? 2018? That 444 shit?
Something like that.
And then I think yeah,
it was before that.
Yeah, see, doesn't have to do much. Doesn't have to say much. Just spends money and just chills. Like, yes.
$200 million.
Love that for them. That's the only time we hear about Beyonce and Jay-Z is when they buy a property. Remember when they bought property in Pennsylvania? like 6 years ago, that was just the news cycle. No, it was way more than 60 years ago. What am I talking about? That was like 2000. My daughter wasn't even born yet, I don't think. Or maybe she was like, I think my baby mom was like pregnant at the time. Like that was the news cycle. Yeah, 2017 was when 444 dropped. And we've heard very little of Jay-Z since, besides that one thing he said about that one super out of touch rich person thing he said, which like, yeah, you know, like if you're going to talk, say like an out of touch rich person things, you know?
No,
that's a good thing to say.
That. That's not a good thing.
Out of touch rich person things aren't good things to say. They're not.
They're not good, but it's better than like putting out crap and trying to make us all pretend it's good. Like the fact that Kenya Barris is like 50 and he has to go on a press run for his movies, like he has to go on Breakfast Club and has to act like this shit is good. That's a sad life, dog. You don't see Jay-Z doing a press run. He doesn't have to hit the Breakfast Club and $1 million worth of game crazy, and every podcast. I don't think Jay-Z's ever been on a podcast. Like as long as like he's been on the radio. I don't think he's ever been on a podcast as long as in that form.
He's waiting for hours.
Could you imagine? What the fuck? I don't even know enough about Jay-Z's personality.
Yes, you do.
The last thing I saw Jay-Z on,
all you got to do is put
that
on
was
Soul
long
Cry
form.
30 minutes.
I know the way a nigga living was whack, but you don't get a nigga back like that. No, I think the last thing I saw Jay-Z on in a long form was Jay Leno, the Netflix Jay Leno, which like was a production. That wasn't like a press run. That was just like, I'm so fucking rich. I'm gonna be on Netflix because I couldn't get in.
Yeah,
I'm Jay-Z. Remember me.
I mean, he owned the Nets for a little bit. I mean, he literally was instrumental bringing the Barclays Center into Brooklyn. He's just influential as fuck. Like it's crazy. He really just does rich people shit.
And Kenya Barris should take a page from his book and just shh. Also, it's funny too because in that show, and this is probably kind of references something you said earlier about how like there's some shit you just can't get through. That show, Black as Fuck. I think I got through it because it dropped in 2020 and like pandemic, but I mean that was a full blown hate watch. It's like a mockumentary, but the concept of the show is exactly what I was just talking about, and I totally forgot till just now. Yeah. The concept of the show is he is rich and working and hates his life, hates his wife. He's constantly like, oh, my kids aren't black enough because I'm rich and they didn't grow up in the hood like me. It's the same thing as Blackish, but it's like with him in it. Playing himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just even in every picture. Like look at Kenya Barris. Like if you Google Kenya Barris. Where is he smiling in any of these images, bro? He is a man in pain.
Oh, he's depressed.
You should not look this sour with this many millions.
You sure?
Goddamn. Damn, we've been shitting on Kenya for 20 minutes. I hated Blackish that much.
You have.
We that
for 20 minutes.
This nigga said we.
You did that for 20 minutes. You literally went on this ride,
and I'll do it for another 20.
We're just helping you, like get along to the next station. We're supporting you. This is your ride, though. This is yours.
Listen, hey, you didn't dive deep enough into your hatred for television, and when it comes to hate, I will always dive deep because I hate so many things.
That's good. I guess that's not good for you, honestly, man. You need to take a break. Give yourself a break. Get away from Kenya Barris.
It is.
Get away from
Kenya
Barris.
Because you know what?
Let's move on.
You have to hate things because it motivates you to be better. You have to hate things because it motivates you to be better at things.
Sure. You could just want to do things because they're a goal of yours.
Want to?
You enjoy it, something you enjoy is nice. You don't have to hate things. Like the antithesis of what you're doing doesn't have to exist for you to be able to do it. I don't know. Like you don't like imagine raising a kid and he's like, I hate this
because
shit.
You know what?
I'm gonna raise him, but I'm gonna hate
because
well, that sounds very normal.
Yeah, that is.
You gotta because the thing is like you gotta be the change you want to see in the world, and if you don't see that the world needs to change, then you're not gonna change. That's just me. That's my personal philosophy. If I am motivated by the things I dislike.
Oh,
and as that list grows, I become better.
I don't know if you do. I think you're carrying on all this weight. I think you need to let go. I think you need to let go. You know what they are? What your hate is? It's a lot like the ankle weights that what's his name has. Damn, from Naruto. What's his name? Guy? No.
Broccoli.
It's the other. Broccoli. There we go. Those are exactly. That's exactly what the weights are. That's your hatred. It's just weighing you down. Take it off, brother. Just say something you like today. I want to hear something you like.
See, here's where you're wrong.
Something you hate.
Here's where you. No, because
I know where
here's where you're wrong, brother. Here's where you're wrong. I gotta inform you. That again is some superhero bullshit propaganda that you brought. The hate brings you down. No, the hate gives you wings, baby. It makes you fly. Because the liking things is complacency. It's complacency, and complacency will drag you in the mud. The world moves forward.
What about
and
liking
you stay
things
still,
enough
and
to
that
protect
can't
it?
happen.
What about you loving something enough?
I don't like shit that needs protecting. What about I like that needs protecting?
You like your daughter. Don't you feel protection?
Do I?
You like it?
I love
you
her.
like your car.
Love her. I don't like her.
You have to protect your car because it literally was violated. You like that?
Yeah, and it's because when I hate where I'm at enough, my car is in a better place. You see that? I don't just. It's not like, oh, I gotta put my car in a better position. That sounds crazy. I love my car so much. I want to go to like. How dumb does that sound? If someone told you they love their car so much, they wanted to move to a better neighborhood to protect their car. If you heard that sentence like in context, you'd be like, this is a weird guy who's obsessed with his car. But if a guy said, yo, I hate my fucking neighborhood and I need to get the fuck out of here. I need the picket fence. I need the driveway. That sounds way more sane. That sounds way more sane.
I want my stuff to be.
Hate gives you wings, my friend. It makes you fly, and I feel lighter than ever.
All right, well, go ahead and enjoy that, because that sounds fun. It sounds like a stroke, but you enjoy that.
I want to live in a safer place. That doesn't sound like, oh, I'm protecting it. That just sounds like that sounds whiny. That sounds, well, I want to live in a safer place. No, you say, I fucking hate this place, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. That's when you start doing it. That's when you start moving it. You know what I mean? That's when the gears start turning. We all motivate in different ways, my friend.
Here we are. You have.
Hey. Let's. You know what? Let's talk about. Listen, like I said, hate gives you wings. You know what I mean? Don't buy the superhero good guy propaganda. It's all bullshit to make you complacent, and that's why we're stuck in capitalism, right? Because we all were complacent. If we all said, hey, we hate capitalism and we went and burn the White House down right now, things would change. But no, we're all like, well, I want to protect this, and this is fine. That's if we all
so why do you have a credit score?
We wouldn't have.
Why do you have a good credit score at all? Be evil. Don't pay anything back. I have a good credit
score to scorn my. No, I literally have a good credit score to scorn my enemies. I swear to God. I swear. Like, once I started hating people enough, I started focusing on my credit. I promise you. I was in a place where I was like, I want to be better than everyone I hate at everything. And I lost 90 pounds and my credit score bumped up 120 points. I swear to God. But when I was complacent and I was like, well, these people are fine. It's not about them. It's about, no, when I said I fucking want to be God and I want to look down on them, and I want the world to know that I'm above them, is when my life improved. I am scorn, my friend. I am the fucking, I am the blackness. I am the omega. I am so motivated. I am so.
You're a neckbeard.
I don't know.
You're a neckbeard redditor.
I am the end, my friend.
You are a neckbeard redditor.
I am the morning star.
That's what you are. You're an 8chan user.
No, you're a neckbeard redditor.
Hold on. You literally sat there and go, I'm the evil one. I identify with the evil one. That's every neckbeard, like fucking potential school shooter fucking hot take, okay? You stop, okay? And I don't have a neckbeard. I have a normal fucking... Look, even got a jawline now. I lost 200 pounds to get a jawline.
Look at that. I'm sorry. In case the audience can't see this, he's showing off his beard with his choppy Android phone. You know, that's just that's full Reddit style. Oh man.
Why do
Oh
you,
man,
I
listen.
don't understand why.
Let me
you're
just
so
be motivated by
loyal.
hatred. Like I said, whenever listen.
You just
Listen.
Say it.
We've gone over this so many times. When I was all lovey-dovey, hey, it's all about the power of friendship, like a fucking Naruto character. I was fat and I was broke. I mean, I'm still broke, but I was at a job I hated. It wasn't until I fully said I hate this fucking job that I changed careers. It wasn't until I said I fully hate the station in my life that things up, everything in my life upped when I embraced the hatred. The hatred was always there, right? It was just a mist. It was a miasma around me, and I pushed it away because the power of friendship and loyalty and trust, yeah. And then I said, fuck that. I let it in. I breathed deep the miasma, and it fueled me, my friend, okay? We are Venom.
You watch way too much Inuyasha.
All right?
You watch way
Fuck
too
a
much
Spider-Man. Fuck a Spider-Man. Look at Spider-Man, bro. Remember that episode of the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man on Fox, bro? When fucking, like I said, man, I don't like Spider-Man because this nigga's out here letting fucking Aunt May eat fucking $2 cat food on her fixed fucking Social Security income because he wants to be the good guy. But remember when fucking Brock, no, not even Brock, when Parker had Venom. When Parker had Venom, boy was living on easy street. Aunt May was getting chicken, real chicken, not fucking chicken toes ground up in the fucking fancy feast. All right.
I think he
was doing good by everybody when he let that hate in. When he let that hate in, no, don't veer off with the superhero propaganda. All right, because that scenario where he's making it happen, where he's Mr. Smooth with the Venom shit. That's how real life works. Everything after that was the fiction.
Yeah, and he does support Aunt May though. He literally pays for shit. Like, come on, man. Don't speak ill on the man's name. Just hating on Spider-Man for no reason.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. He pays this. Listen. Well, okay. First of all, he pays Aunt May shit. This poor old woman is living in the ghetto. She's living in Jamaica. All right, she's not in Jamaica. She's like Forest Hills, I'm pretty sure. But still,
Forest
like
Hills.
A cramped ass little 1-2 bedroom in Forest Hills by her damn self. You can't even get her on Bumble, bro. She's gonna die alone. Like, get her out and yo. You should.
She's probably on Austin Street.
Oh, excuse me, an empty 3-bedroom. I'm sorry. Do you want to be 60 living in an empty 3-bedroom in New York? You don't even have a fucking car, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want that life for you. And because I hate this world, I'm gonna put you on, and so you don't have to. I'm gonna expand my own evil empire so that when push comes to shove for you, you don't have to be alone in a 3-bedroom by yourself. All right. But I don't do that out of love. I do that for my hate, because my hate is like, my hate is so legendary that like I want my people to be better than the people I hate. You know what I mean? I want to extend that hand because I am the Venom. I'm extending it. I'm the spider webs everywhere. All right, I'm not gonna have you out here like Aunt May.
Fantasy. Wow, this is just a Let Sasha Cook episode, because he has just let you run.
I'm just listening.
Wild.
Listen. We let you have your movie hour with the shitty internet. Like, let me have my evil hour, and look, I'm always on the glow up. I'm always on the rise, and it's evil that got me there. Not necessarily evil, but hatred that got me there. All right. Well, tattoo hater on my forehead.
You could be Lobo. That's who I imagine you are, Lobo. From DC. You know what I'm talking about?
Lobo lives a blessed life.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, the super villain Lobo. He's like he's not even like a villain with a point. He's just vibing and destroying things for no reason, and he's like super invincible. That's you know what? Thank you. That was the nicest thing you've probably said to me all year. That I'm a Lobo. Lobo is invincible and chaos. He has no real a point to what he's doing, and I don't think Superman can even kill him. And he has like a million different powers for no fucking reason. Doesn't like Lobo eat planets?
He comes back all the time. Yeah,
Lobo's a vibe.
Like, literally, they've literally tried to like disintegrate him, and he's come back, and he's just like crazy overpowered.
I wonder if he's getting a movie.
He should.
I hope Kenya Barris never directs a Lobo movie.
Kenya Barris is definitely
the movie
producing
is just
that
like
movie.
Lobo trying to find. The movie is just like
trying
Lobo
to find his
wondering if he's
mixed
black
queen.
or white because he's kind of his skin tone's white, but he's got like black stripes.
Yeah, he's trying to find his mixed queen. It's gonna be played by Rashida Jones, and he's gonna like really get confused. Rashida Jones is Lobo. That's what we're gonna do.
It's just gonna be. Hold on. It's Marvel's Lobo, directed by Kenya Barris, starring Logic.
No! Why would you do that?
Actually, no. I feel like Jason Momoa would be a good Lobo. Jason Momoa is really like made to be pretty much half the Marvel universe at this point. Wait, there was a live action Lobo at some point? Hold on, I'm just on Google right now. Or is this just like a cosplay? I don't know what this is going on here. I hope there's no live action. Have you not hated any live action? Oh, you like live action?
Live action what? Anime? Or live action?
I mean, live action anime, not necessarily. Marvel is obviously.
No, I've never liked the live action anime. Like I've never liked any. Like, they've all sucked. Like, well, you know what didn't suck? Gantz. That one was fire. That was actually fire. That's the only one that makes it through, though.
I think the only time I ever gave any live action anime anything that was remotely kind of good, when the Bleach live action dropped on Netflix, I watched like 2 minutes just to see like a fight play out. That was a pretty cool watch, but I knew it wasn't going to be good overall, so I just I let it go. But I mean, I think the whole thing was Korean people, at least. It wasn't like a, you know, fucking Ryan Gosling as Ichigo type situation.
That shit would be ew, Bunkai. Like, I don't like. I would love that.
Bleed.
Let's watch that.
Bunkai. Yeah, the Bleach live action is all Asians. And they're doing a One Piece live action. And again, who is asking for these things? Capitalism's ruining everything, except for anime. Well, it's probably ruining anime a little bit. I feel like some of the shonen storylines are a little kind of the same, but I think that's just the theme of shonen. I think if you just want to like see something different, you can just pick a different genre. Watch a little slice of life anime if you're a fucking weirdo. Watch a little.
You mentioned that so much.
You know, horror anime.
Why
Horror
is that
anime
at the
goes
top of your mind?
far too hard though. What do I mention so much?
Slice of life.
Because slice of life is for weirdos, dog.
Crazy delay. But slice of life.
Yeah, slice of life anime is for fucking weirdos. Anybody I know who watches slice of life is a fucking weirdo. It's just, for those who don't know, slice of life is basically like, it's like, I don't know, like kind of like Nicholas Sparks novels as anime. Like just like they're romantic and sometimes there's like romantic subplots. Sometimes it's just like day-to-day lives of characters with no real storyline or points. They're just weird. Like it just makes me like cringe, and it's not really even because of the content. It's just because the fans of it are just the weirdest white guys who like fuck pillows. Like that's the Reddit neckbeard. Like slice of life anime is like for like Reddit neckbeards. Like it's like, imagine like a Disney drama, like a Disney teen drama, but like they never kiss. They just kind of hover in this like weird teenage sexual tension for like 8 seasons, and it never goes anywhere. And there'll be like a full episode about like some kid doing homework,
such as Dawson's Creek and the OC.
Like it's just teen drama that, yeah, it's like Dawson's Creek, except there's no actual storyline. And it's just like a weird hovering, like, and there'll be like 20-minute monologues between characters, like a character's inner monologue will be going off about like they have a test tomorrow and they're so nervous for the test, but it'll be like a 40-minute episode about just that, and these weird niggas will eat that up.
That sounds boring as fuck.
It is. It's like background. It's like it's like the white noise of television, but like if you're actually sitting and watching it, I think it's fucking up your brain chemistry and just making you a weirdo.
Agreed. And
I hope, and if there's any slice of life fans out there, if you're a girl, I think you're probably a little weird, but you're still like a valid person. If you're like a man, particularly a white man, prison for 1,000 years for you. There's no coming back for you. I don't want you on the streets. I don't want you like flipping my burgers. I don't want you doing my taxes. You should not have a job. Like just go back to the cave you came from. Just crawl back into your mother where you really want to be, because you're jail. There's nothing nefarious happening in slice of life anime that like, it's not like child porn or anything, but like it's definitely just like it's something that an adult man should not be absorbing, and not in like a I can't believe a man would. I don't like when a man eats dessert. Like, it's not a Twitter way. Like, it's just something that like you as like if you're older than like 16 and you're absorbing a slice of life as a full adult man, you have other thoughts that are just unholy that I don't want to be a part of.
Agreed.
That's a different kind of evil.
Different. It's dark. You know what's weird too about slice of life guys, and it's just the one last thing before they go, none of them can dress too, which is weird because like you can talk to me for 30. I've had dudes dead ass talk to me for like 15 minutes straight uninterrupted about like the storyline of like a fucking, it's about this girl who writes this letter to this kid that got drafted and they never met, but she really had a crush on this kid. Like, this is a 30-year-old man telling me this. Meanwhile, dudes in Walmart jeans and like a fucking polo that's like 6 sizes too big. It's a 3X polo. You're 145 pounds. What's going on here? Like, you put that to me tells me you put all your mental energy into this slice of life shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You didn't you don't focus on
anything else.
They got nothing. Their brain power is not focused on hygiene. You don't even know how to cut your hair. You don't have any drip. We're talking in a warehouse. You haven't even put your efforts into a career. You just put the first job you can find that's going to pay for these DVDs.
It's so bad.
Like, that's the thing, bro. It's dark, but we can leave on that note. If you're a slice of life person and you're offended, I don't care. You're not gonna do anything about it except watch more slice of life. You fucking weirdo.
Definitely not gonna.
Don't want to just watch it on incognito mode. I don't want to see your browse history.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It is the National Meat Treasure. We drop episodes every Thursday. I do apologize for my quality for today. Fuck Blue Ridge. So I hope we are better next week, at least on my end. And we love you. Thank you for all the comments lately. People have been blowing up comments, talking on there, sharing all kinds of shitty opinions, and sharing good ones. So I love that shit. Keep it going. Sasha, you kick it off.
Yeah, and if you didn't like the sound quality of today, we do have 130 something other episodes. Most of our topics are not about the news. You can kind of pick it up anywhere. Start at episode 2, 3, 7, 12, 106, whatever you want to fucking do. Share, hit that copy link, share to somebody on a random episode. So if they like us, they can start on episode 97 and work their way up, get us some more plays. Follow me at thin.cruel.lips on TikTok and Instagram, and follow the pod at National Meat Treasure on TikTok and Instagram, and at NMT Pod on Facebook if you're still on there. I actually got a Facebook request the other day from someone who's like a real person, like that's local. I don't know like how they found me because my Facebook is like inactive. Like it's there for our group chat. Like it's not there for any other reason. There's nothing on it. Right. So the fact that somebody like followed me and like was real and like wasn't like a sex bot, I was like, what are you doing here? Like what do you think is here for you? I just left it in the accepted in the friend request box.
Yeah, Facebook is it's still weird. It's like I still have it. I don't use it. I go on there. There's shit that I see. It's harmless, but I don't know. It's like a part of having an ID at this point. It's like, show me your license, registration, and Facebook. Anyway, follow me at Saint Thrillah on TikTok and Instagram, and other social media outlet platforms and things of that nature. If you look me up under that name, that's where, if you're trying to find me, that's the name I'd be under. And if I'm not there, it's because I'm not there. Yeah.
Wow. What a closer. It's been the National Meat Treasure. Bye.
Man, I'm on this 303 baby timing, man. Hey, yo, Thrillah, man, what we doing, gang? Hunters coming and make sure that paper going all around. I ain't trying to hit